Tomorrow. I love you, dude. I really love you. And I just want you to know that, like, you're one person, one out of few of the people and reasons why I'm still here. You guys really make life worth it to me. And I just want you to understand that. That when you feel like you're not worth anything, always understand that you're worth my own life. Like, there's nothing that anybody can say or do to ever have me leave you. There's no mistake that you can make that will ever make me hate you. Like, I trust you. I trust you with everything. Because true family is the ones you choose to be. And stay family if they are family, or who you choose to be in your life, how you feel like that you feel are family to you. And to me, you're family to me. And having the conversation with my sister was important to me because it helped me it just helped me like let go of family. So I just think I need to be expressive to the people that I care about, because you never know when this is the last time you'll ever see them again. I really hope that I get to see him again. I really hope that I get to call or talk to him again. Because I don't want such a shitty thing to take somebody away from my life. It's like one component of why I'm even still around. Away. Selfishly, that's for selfish, but the truth is that I love you guys so much that like I don't even care about myself, because you care about me so deeply that I'm like, well, I need to take care of this thing that they care about. I'm not living because of myself. I'm living because I live for you guys. I live for you guys. And I just really hope that he can make it. I really do.
Well, do your best to make sure. Make your hope into action, you know, check up on him. Be there for him if he needs.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. I was like, bro, call me tomorrow. Text me tomorrow. Text me and I will answer you. You can fucking write me a letter and I'll write a letter back. Like, there's only certain people that I'll do that for.
You know, if he's worth it, you know, in your life. Even if he's not, you could.
It is, like, he is worth these things, you know what I mean? You guys are. I'm not fucking with you when I say I have a very small few people or reasons why I'm still here. I'm not messing with you. My life is not because I want to be and living it because for me. my life I'm living is because the people that want me in theirs and are happy that I'm around and love me unconditionally for just existing is what's important to me. And I don't want to see you guys hurt. And I don't want to be the reason why you guys hurt. Because selfishly, I don't want to be around. But because I'm so incredibly not selfish, I think that's what's been keeping me around. I genuinely do love you guys, man. And it's beyond anything that could be romantic or anything like that. It's true love, dude. Like, I truly love you guys. Like, without a doubt, in my mind, if it was to save your life, I will save your life. I will fucking take my own for you. I really will. I really will. I know that's so fucking hard. Like, it's like a weird thing to like say because that's so cliche. But the truth is the truth. I don't, without hesitation. Without hesitation. I don't even. That's not even a question.
Thank you for sharing.
On another note, I was like writing lyrics, and something that was speaking to me like recently is just like, like if there's a heaven, if there's a hell, right? And I was like, when my body, like I wrote down literally, when my soul departs from this body, will I see fire or will I see clouds of light? Because the thought came to me where it's like, we all deal with personal transgressions that we've felt in our life, and I feel like it's unfair to judge somebody's character based off of something that they didn't learn from. Like they've done something maybe wrong, or they do wrong, but don't learn from those mistakes. That's when I feel like you could judge somebody because then they're still doing the same things. They're not like them, but like I question even the idea, like, well, even the people that learn from their mistakes, is it too late? You know what I mean? Like, if there's a judge and if there is a heaven and a hell, is it realistic that I'll ever see a cloud of light based off of primitive me? And like, it's unfair to even say because like the truth is like, what if I didn't make it to this point of my life to be like so different than what I used to be? Whatever those things are that I've done wrong. Like, what if I was just a person that never got to learn? Now, are you going to judge them based off of them not getting a chance to learn? I feel like there's a system here that doesn't make sense to me. And I feel like it's unfair. You know? I was just like writing those lyrics because I feel like it's important. I was thinking, I was just like, damn, like, am I going to see any of this? What am I going to see? And then it leads me to be like think about the more like cynical fucking version of what I think where like we're all in hell. We just reincarnate, and reincarnation is real. We just keep experiencing this hell that we live on. It's like where we could try to make things better, but realistically, what makes it better is each other. Because life will constantly throw shitty things. Like, for example, I may die one day, and that will be detrimental to you and people that care about me, and vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, so what is a happy moment, which is just a fleeting fucking thing? And you only could just think and like be curious of when you're gone. It's like, damn, like Diamond would have like really thought this shit was funny. You know what I mean? Like, and that in itself is hell. That's a horrible feeling. To be like, damn, like, bro, she would have thought this was fucking great. But she's no longer around, and you have to fucking bear that weight again. That's hell. So, what the fuck is like life really? You know? I have some fucking questions. I can't wait to, if God, like, I think God's real because I don't think that this week came from coincidence. But if I ever do get to just talk to God when I'm gone, I have so much to say. I have so much to say, and I have so much that needs. It's not going to really mean anything because I'm going to be judged and fucking sent wherever I'm going to be sent. But the truth is, like, I need to know, man. I need to know, God. Because realistically, all of this is unnecessary. When things could have been done right the first time. Why does it need to be this way? Free will is not as important as people really think. The truth is, free will is because within free will, it's easier to be bad. And what if there was no direction? Like, what? Because only morals and sound feelings come out of your life only because we were taught morals somewhere, like some way or another. In some fashion, we were taught not to kill. We were taught not to do things and do harm to others, and whatever the fuck. In some way, that in shape and form, that was taught to us. But if it was taught the other, we wouldn't even think of murdering was a problem. It would be a way of life. So if you had a grasp on what like free will is and whatever it may be, why the fuck allow it to be this way? Such an unnecessary component to something that you could easily perfect it. Where we could have lived in like life. We could have lived a life of true happiness. But then it just settles my mind. Where am I? I think we're in hell. It makes me really think that we are actually in hell, and we're experiencing life over and over again, and what we find to be beauty in life, which is beautiful things, we're also just not capable of ever fucking reaching. I think we are in hell, and I think our past lives maybe have showcased you know maybe we weren't good enough. Maybe we weren't good enough.
Maybe it wasn't even our faults either.
Maybe not. But
because
the truth,
of free will.
and you know what, Diamond? The truth is, you guys are good enough to me. And if I'm gone, and I come back and re-fucking structure myself as a goddamn cat. Whatever, man. Life is fast. But you know something, bro? Life has been fucking. You know, I was like thinking about life is going so fast, and it's so much faster when you're feeling pain, when you're feeling a problem, when you're really dealing with something. Because truthfully, if you really think about how long, when you're experiencing something like really fucking miraculous and happy, like how long like you're like living. It feels like you're really like living. Like damn, like I've been here talking to this person for so long. You know what I mean? Like you really think about it. It's not fast. It's just like you really feel the weight of it after the fact. But when you're dealing with pain, you usually deal it on your own. And you don't even realize how long you're dealing with pain with, so you wouldn't even realize it. But like one day would be fucking 5. You would think like you're living one, but like it's realistic 5. It's like faster. It's because we're prone to really just be fucking miserable, nigga. Like we're like made to be miserable. Truthfully.
We just turn ourselves off and go autopilot so that we don't feel anything.
Right. And then like we just like but then we're told to be more optimistic. So then all that optimistic people do to us that are fucking dealing with it is make us just suppress things. Right? We learn to suppress, and it just makes life worse. So it makes it go by so much faster because we're dwelling in negative thoughts that we're not like socially like accepted to do comfortably without being like, oh well, you're being negative, you're being this, or you're like, I don't think you're thinking the right thing, or I think that like there's always like somebody else that's so opposing that are usually the closest people to you when they don't fucking know what they're talking about. God, life is so weird. And bro, people die, bro. People die in their 30s. People don't even make it to 28. People die even sooner than that. Like
High school.
oh my God, even sooner than that.
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah. The truth is, we're allowing ourselves to never experience life to its fullest. Truthfully, we're allowing the negative things happening in our lives to take over our lives, therefore making our lives go by faster. Because I really think about it, 9 years have passed. Like 9, almost 10 years have passed since I've moved from Florida, and I remember the day that I moved. I remember everything. I mean, I fucking remember every single little finite detail. And I'm like, dude, where did the fucking time go? But I've spent all my time dealing with a person and being sad and viciously like attacked in that sense, and like really fucking dealing with this pain and being hopeful and all this shit. But like, I've let 10 years of my fucking small life go away because I allowed myself to live. I allowed myself. It's like such an eye-opening thing, Diamond, because the truth is I think sadness makes your life go by faster, while happiness is rare to come by. And when it does, that shit lasts a long time. Like, you feel like this experience is happening for such a long time, at least for me. Like, think of it, bro. When we went to fucking Oregon, I felt like I was there for so long.
I felt like we were there for a week. We were there for like 3 days, 4 days.
Bro, it felt like I lived a life there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember that shit. Like, bro, like, we're doing this wrong. We're living life wrong based off of other people, based off of being taught like this is what life is. But life is short, you know what I mean? Because we live only for a surplus amount of years. But why allow it to go faster? Why allow life to go faster than it needs to be?
And the crazy part about it too is like when you're feeling all sad and fucked up, you feel like time is moving slowly. It feels like it's taking forever.
Right? But in fact, it's going by so much faster.
It
It's
it it's
staying
like uh
you're you're staying on a plane of thought that is taking over your day. So that one thought feels like it's taking forever.
yeah.
Because you're still dwelling on the fucking thought.
Yeah, because you're thinking about something and dwelling about something that you already know. And it's funny you say that you think that life goes by like more like slower when you're having fun. It feels like longer. I've always thought that life feels longer when you're learning new things. And it goes by faster when you're like staying in the same habits, you're not learning new things. So it's kind of like two sides of the same coin where like one, is more of on an emotional sense. One is more like, I don't know, the different, I don't know, it's different, but it's the same kind of thing. And you're not growing from a mindset of like thinking the same things over and over again and not getting anywhere and dwelling on those things when you have happy things to experience to extend your time better, or new things to experience to extend your time better. Because like I always remember when I was a kid, 10 years would seem like so long. I always thought that was because I was always learning. I was learning more as a kid.
Yeah, right. It felt like school what took forever.
Yeah.
It's because we were like feeding our brains so much, like we were being fed so much that it was just like, an hour of learning felt like an hour of learning.
Yeah.
Remember how like I was like, oh my god, like this class is so long. You get so tired and but it's only an hour, nigga. It's only like an hour or 2 hours that each class in like high school was.
Yeah.
And I think about that now, like, bro,
40-minute periods. Like
like
what?
I go back to school now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not college and all that shit because that part, but like I'm thinking about like high school when there was like more intimate things. Where it's like, damn, I wish I could go back to just do this shit right this time. And now I
Yeah.
understand what like parents or like adults were saying. Where it's like now you're gonna wish that you could go back, but you're not gonna understand that because it's not possible to understand yet.
Right. Because you don't have that. You don't even have like the capability of the retrospect yet, I think. Because so much is just new and like taking things in that you're not even thinking about looking back at those things or like
Right,
looking back into the future because you haven't even done it in your present.
right. I just think I'm just happy what's to come. Is it scary? Yeah, because it's the unknown. But the unknown is so good because when you go in there with a positive mentality and you go in there with what you learned and how to maintain a positive mentality when it comes to certain things and how to talk to people and go in there with like a certain confidence, I think everything's going to be okay. Actually, I think everything's going to be great.
Good.
And that's something, it was like something about Oregon really spoke to me. I was talking to him about it and I was like,